Ah, he's making my eyes hurt. Ah! Look at that, the resemblance is uncanny. Well done, Sports Interactive. Well done. He's a bit starey, isn't he? You wouldn't want to go down the park and see him wandering about, would you? Well done, Sports Interactive. The resemblance is uncanny. He looks like some sort of demon. Please don't tell me that's what I actually look like. I don't think I'll ever be able to get out of the house again.
Campionato di calcio italiano.
Ahoy my fellow football manager enthusiasts, Chris here from Heed the Ball Gaming, and welcome to the beta save, Napoli Ever After. This is the official part 1. You might have caught the prequel, just my first thoughts of it, just the first 20 minutes I had of it. Unfortunately, Sports Interactive released the beta, which I think it's beta. Some people say beta, some people say beta. Tomato, whatever you want. They released it right in the middle of me working a whole load of 12.5 hour shifts, so I couldn't get my hands on this game. So this is the first time I've played all the way to the first game for Napoli against Bologna. I don't know what the ahoy was all about. We're on some sort of pirate ship or something. So get aboard the good ship FM20 as we plot Napoli's path to the title. And I haven't done much transfer business, but today we're just going to show you the squad, the transfers I made, and just the first impressions of the match engine, because I haven't actually played any of the friendlies. As I said, I had a few problems just getting a hold of this game, so I've just rushed it through, and I want my first impressions of the match to be here today. And this save's going to take us all the way up to the Jersey Bulls save, which will probably come out about this, probably a second week after the main game has come out, just because obviously it's a custom database and I've got a whole load of surprises. It's probably the greatest thing that I'm ever going to do on Football Manager, so please check that out. So we're just going to go to the transfers, which pretty much looks the same. I've got a whole load of bids and stuff and people are going out and in. Transfer history, and as you can see, we spent quite a bit of money, £114 million, and none of that was me, to be honest. That was just them. The most expensive, Kostas Manolis, a Greek defender, 3.5 stars. I noticed the star ratings of the players are a lot lower in this game than what they had been in Football Manager 19. You were getting wonder kids just coming out your ears. They were just dripping out of air. In this game, not so much. Even the really top youngsters are not sitting 4 or 5 stars as potential as what they had been. So who else stands out? David Ospina, obviously the Arsenal goalkeeper. Lot of undisclosed fees, whatever that means. And as you can see, I made 2 signings. First one, Alessandro Cortevolis. He's a very good young attacking midfielder from Atlanta. Again, he's currently built his 1.5 star, but he's got the potential to be a 3.5 star. I think that's a little bit rough. I think he's quite good. He's got determination at 19, and a young kid, that is absolutely spectacular. As I say, every couple of Football Managers, they knock back the difficulty level of the players. The players are always either get a little bit worse, or they tweak them and make them a little bit better. This one looks like it's going to be a little bit worse than what it is. I'm just checking I'm recording because I did that the other day. In fact, I bought a new microphone the other day, and I pressed the mute button. It has a mute button, who'd have thought, and I pressed it by accident. The exciting thing is, this is this exciting signing. 37-year-old Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and yeah, he's a cheeky boy. We don't need another striker, but I got him for £400,000. I could have got him in the January transfer window for free, but I wasn't going to do that. You've got to have Zlatan on board, and he's going to be a rotation option coming off the bench. He'll score goals. Look at him. He's got acceleration of 6. We'll just ignore that one. That's and a work rate of 7. But He is an elite striker. He's yeah, I'm pleased to get him on board. And I just wanted to make a signing because, as I say, we spent a lot of money. I think the team cohesion is going to be affected by that, so I didn't want to bring any more players in and add to that. So in terms of a squad, I've just taken out all the players that are on loan, just crossed them off. We don't need to see them. The youngsters, there's nobody really exciting, but I don't know if that's just because I'm expecting masses of potential, and the potential is going to be affected to how we train and stuff. I think that might be how it's going on, but we'll soon find that out. So we've got 3 goalkeepers. The first one, Ortiz Carneas, if I said that right, a 34-year-old Greek goalkeeper. He looks okay actually. He's a French player but past his best. Well, we know that. He's 34. He played 9 times last season on loan. He's probably not going to play. David Ospia, he's Colombian goalkeeper, sorry. Obviously he's been round the houses. And yeah, he's fairly good. Not much between him and the Greek guy, to be honest. The next player is Alex Merritt. He's going to be our first choice goalkeeper. 22-year-old Italian. And he looks rather fruity. It's going to be interesting with goalkeepers because I tend not to rotate my goalkeepers very much. So it'll be interesting to see if the reserve goalkeepers get a little bit annoyed because you're not playing them. If you have to play them, because obviously you've got to, if they say they're going to be squad rotation and stuff, they're going to expect to be rotated into the squad. So that is going to be super exciting. Then we've got a right back, Giovanni Lorenzo. He looks okay. I had a look at him. 13.7 million. 3.5 stars. Now I think in Football Manager 19 he would have probably been a 4-star player, so that's interesting that he's only 3 stars. Maybe the 5-star players are just really special. And then this young lad here, 35, he's not that young, 25, and he's Albanian, and he looks pretty good as well. So we're pretty lucky. As I say, I'm just ignoring the star ratings at the moment because I'm just looking at their potentials. This Lorenzo Tolini, I just annoyed him a little bit, but I think he's good enough to play. He's got the Holy Trinity: heading, marking, tackling, acceleration, pace. He's got everything you'd want in a defender. I'm going to have to change his colours as well because I can't really see because there's lots of yellow there. So I'll go in and do that. And then next guy, Sebastian Libero, another centre back. And again, I think Tolino's probably slightly better than him, but he's younger, so yeah, he's pretty good. And then Nikola Masovic, another good centre back. We are blessed with a lot of good, solid centre backs. Nobody utterly outstanding, but we're all pretty good. And 2.5 star. I don't know if that's going to improve in the main game. As I say, it's something I've noticed. And then Kaladu Koulibaly, he's our best defender, and he is solid as a rock. No, I'm not going to sing. Anyway, this is it. He looks pretty solid, and again, any one of these guys I've showed you could partner him. And then Rio, he is our left back, and he is very good as well. I think he's going to be on the bench today if I remember rightly. I've figured it. He's good. And then Gulam, another defender wing back on the left side, and he is really good as well. And again, 3 stars. I don't understand it. You're going to hear this a lot from me. And then we've got Alan, Brazilian, who chose the name Alan. 48.5 million. He's pretty good, but for 48.5 million, I'd want more than 3.5 stars. So yeah, he's not a 3.5 star player. He's a 4.5 star player in my book. And then we've got Peter Zaleski, Polish, and he's very good as well. Solid midfielder. You can play in the left, attacking midfielder. And then we've got Elif Elmas. He is a Macedonian. He's probably the biggest young guy we've got in the squad. He looks very good as well. And then we've got Fabian, Spanish, 23-year-old. He looks really good. Really good. As I say, I'm just going to do a quick upgrade of the squad. Amato Ciaretti, he's listed. I don't know, I didn't list him. He looks okay. Decent squad rotation option. 2.1 million, you might get some money for him. Probably not that much. Jose Calijon. He looks good. 32-year-old. It'd be interesting to see older players as well, because I think the last couple of Football Managers, older players haven't continued to play. So it'll be interesting to see how Zlatan does. And then we've got Orlando. He was a 20-year-old Brazilian. He's another prospect, but I think 1.5 stars is a bit stingy for him. And then we've got the star, Mr. Napoli, Lorenzo Insigne. He is Insigne. He's really good, and in real life he's brilliant as well. So pleased to have him on board. He's obviously going to be the captain. And then Hervin Lorenzo, another really good attacking midfield left, a Mexican player, and he's really good. And then we've got Zlatan Ibrahimovic, the special one, the real special one. Forget it, Mourinho. Zlatan's the special one. He could play till he's about 49, you know what I mean? And he's just so good, so fit. Fernando Llorente, he's 34-year-old Spanish. We've got a few experienced strikers. He's at Impact Club. He was at Spurs, didn't do very well. And yeah, he's now finished at Napoli. And he's not been spectacular goal scorer really. He had a good season at Swansea. Good Juventus for Zebra. I'm going to have to sort that out as well, because that's just going to annoy me. He seems to have one good season at every club. So, you know, maybe this is the season he's going to have a really good season at Spurs. At Napoli even. Maybe it's going to be Napoli ever after for him. And then Dries Mertens, he's injured today. He's a first choice player as well. He can play striker, any left side of the attack, right side of the attack, attacking midfielder. And Belgian player, really good. And all the highlights, when I was watching a lot of Napoli highlights building up for this save, everything had Mertens in it. And then Adazut Milik. Now, I had to give him a new contract. That's how he's on so much money, because Man City were sniffing after him. And again, 3.5 star player, but he's a 4-star, 4.5 star player any times. So we're just going to go for it. We're just going to go straight to the squad. What I'm going to do is every episode I'm just going to show you something new or do something different. So we're just going to go straight for it. So this is the starting lineup. I'm going to use the same tactic I used in the Tasmania Berlin save, just because I wanted to see how it transferred over. I've got a few other ones. I've got one I really want to try. This was the defensive one that I'd used in the Tasmania Berlin save, and I just want to see, because they want to play attacking, possession based football, I thought if I played a counter attacking defensive one, whether the board would give me a row after the game. So I'm going to trial that in a couple of games, just to see what happens if I play exactly. Be more interested even if we won, if the board would be a bit annoyed. So we'll see that. And then this is the other one that I'm building, just a typical tiki-taka one. Again, it should be a match winner with this squad. But this is what I'm going to go for. I've got an option of adding one of these midfielders as an attacking midfielder, dropping one of these guys back. So we're just going to see how it goes. Right, let's go to the match engine. I'm quite excited about this. Teams are warming up. Still warming up. I was quite amazed at how quick the game is, because obviously when I was doing the Tasmania Berlin save in the Football Manager 19, I had millions of leagues loaded up, so it took absolutely ages. Right, so we're going to go for a team talk. What are we going to say? Give the fans a performance. It doesn't work, so obviously they don't know me. I don't speak Italian, so I'm just probably going, and they're like, what? Right, so what more to come? Right, okay, we understand that. Same as Football Manager 19. What more to come? Right, let's go. So we might not have sorted team talks, or they might just be different. Right, here we go. Right, yeah, it's a special day and it's a wonderful job. That makes sense. We line up before the match. They don't show you if I'm going along shaking hands these days. So here's Isaac, Caljon. I'm going to struggle with that one. Alan, don't struggle with that one. Insigne. Guillaume. Fabian. Zeliski. Fabian. Guillaume. Alan. Oh. And here we go again. I think the stadium looks nicer. My first impressions of the match, and I haven't seen any of it, as it's looking a bit crisper. The graphics are looking a bit better. The player models are looking great. It's not FIFA style, but it's definitely maybe probably better than sort of PlayStation 2 graphics, really. So it's definitely a lot better. Milik with the header. Yeah, no, I do. I'm liking the graphics. Guillaume. And he's running for it. To Insigne. Roski, that's another one I'm going to struggle with. Fabian. Patient build-up play, I'm liking this. Guillaume. Insigne. Zeliski. Fabian. Now Bologna were estimated to finish 15th and we are estimated to finish 3rd, so we should be winning this comfortably. Oh, and Milik with his first goal of the season. And I think the strips look quite good as well, because it's even got the little sort of red bit. I can see that quite clearly, the white bits. So from that point of view, you can probably even make out the little kappa bits as well. So they've really had put a bit more detail into the game this season. Isaac, Milik, got an across to Insigne, takes it to Fabian. I've got it a bit slower than I normally have, just because I wanted to appreciate the match engine. Fabian, Guillaume. Oh, and Milik again. 6 minutes in. Are we going to kill them? Maybe I don't need to trial new tactics. Maybe this one's going to work. Caljon. To Fabian. To Guillaume. And then Milik, bang. And he's played an 8.5. I think that's a little bit stingy as well, because he's just scored 2 goals in 6 minutes. And there Koulibaly, just taking the ball for a wee wander. He wasn't in a rush here. Fabian, Insigne, to Caljon, to Hijak, Caljon, Zabisky. I'd quite like to see a thunderbolt going in. And it hasn't. Alan had a go at it. Insigne. And Santander. He's named after a bank. He was always going to get it. He's a safe option at the back. You can bank on him. Guillaume. Oh, we're all over them. Caljon, Zeliski, Fabian, to Insigne, to Guillaume. Yeah, it's maybe just a little bit slow. I might turn it up a little bit after this highlight. Insigne, Guillaume, Insigne, to Fabian, to Alan, and he tries again. Right, let's see. Let's pause it. Right, let's put it to key highlights. Let's just move it up just a wee bit, slightly faster. Okay. Play. Because if it's extended highlights, we're going to get a lot of these highlights. Insigne. That's a bit faster than Milik again. His hat-trick. Oh, VAR. Ruins everything, doesn't it? He probably was offside there though. I don't think it was Milik though, I think it was Allen. And Federico Santander gets his yellow card. We'll take him to the ombudsman. Oh, dodgy goalkeeping. And Bologna don't look like they have much about them. Right, I don't know what that's shown me. Hello? Just showed me nothing. Right, they're complacent. Right, let's praise them because I don't like complacency. There's no place for complacency in the world. Right, Koulibaly's going to get that. Bologna players, aren't they? There's a striker there, but he's not wanting to chase it. This is a must. You've got to have your strikers chasing the ball. Unacceptable. Gulam over the top to Zielinski, Allen to Gulam. Oh, penalty. We'll go to VAR because the referees can't make any decisions themselves these days. Milik for number 4. Oh, he saved. Number 3 even, sorry. That was his hat-trick. I forgot the other one was offside. Allen. Ooh, close, but no cigar. Insigne. Middle. Right, let's get to half time. Pleased with what I saw. We've dominated possession, 62%. We've had 10 shots on target. Pretty pleased. As I say, I haven't loaded any mods or anything in just now, the face packs or anything, but I'll do that at some point. I just want to play the vanilla game for the beta save, and then for the Jersey Bulls one, we're going to fire everything in. We're going to say team talk. Very pleased, keep it going. I've not learnt enough trust to give him a row, so I wouldn't give him a row for that anyway, but we're all complacent. I don't like that. What are we going to say? We try one of the ones that don't work? No, we'll go for praise because we know that works. I want to win the first game, you know. How's everybody doing? How did they go from calm to complacent so quickly? Right, let's see. I don't want to encourage them because they're doing fairly well. To Zabisky, I'd like a third just to make it comfortable. Fabian to Gulam. Fabian. Zabisky. Oh, Allen. Oh, that was a cracker. Right, let's make a sub because there's a few players underperforming. Like, who's really struggling? Right, let's annoy him by getting him off for Zlatan. Fabian struggling. We'll get the young lad on. I'm just going by what my assistant manager recommends at the moment because I don't know the squad that much. And Gulam's struggling, so he can come off for Rio or Root. And a lot of interest. Let's praise him again. They're fired up by that. They like praise. Who doesn't? Get the ball to Zlatan. Or don't. There we go. Time up soon. Unless Bologna can make a comeback. Oh, Rio. Brilliant. Elmas. Zielinski. Elmas. To Allen. To Zabisky. Elmas. I'm getting excited about passing it round the centre circle. Just super excited to get my hands on this game finally. Oh, decent shot from Elmas. a lot of complacency. This might be a problem in Football Manager 20. Dressing room. Team talk. Good win, well done. Not happy with the old complacency though. So we hammer them. So we've got a clean sheet and the first victory. So look, a few achievements. So yes, we had a lot of chances in that game. So that was quite pleasing. Ibrahimovic makes his return to Italian football. So it was brilliant to see him back. Press conference, let's do that just because we haven't done that. Attend press conference. I am a scary looking dude, by the way. Did you see my picture there? So he was a hat trick. I wouldn't want him to be. He's ultimate professional though. That was a superb defensive performance with one shot. Yeah, perfect. It's a great match and everything went according to plan. Music is a joy to watch. You'd be pleased. Technology. Right, I don't like VAR. Great to see him playing, especially for us. Absolutely, I don't want to rush him. There we go. So pretty much the press conferences look exactly the same as last year. Hopefully there'll be a few more questions because they just get repetitive and nonsense. We'll give music a praise. Superb in front of goals. Right, so it's all pretty similar, to be honest. So my first sort of hour, 2 hours with Football Manager 20, everything looks quite similar. I think we're going to have to dig deeper to find the stuff that's new and exciting. But to be fair, Football Manager 19 is my favourite Football Manager since probably FM2012. So yeah, we can't go wrong with that. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there and I'll come back pretty soon. Okay, probably tomorrow. Alright, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.